In-text citations concisely denote the sources of information used and the references in your academic paper. It points the reader to the specific references listed at the end of the paper. Use an in-text citation every time you quote directly from the source or paraphrase content from the source text. Authors must cite their sources or risk plagiarism, and learning how to cite properly will save you a lot of time later on. This video will cover the basics of citing sources according to APA 7th Manual's style guidelines. We'll learn what information to include in the citations, how to apply these in-text citations, as well as how to cite texts with multiple authors or editors, and unknown or missing information. In APA style, regardless of source type, the full in-text citation consists of the last name of the source's author, along with the publication year. If your paper is citing a specific section of a source, include more specific information, such as the chapter, page number, or paragraph, depending on how your cited source is structured. For written texts, such as books or journals, this specific information is usually a page number. Always include a page number when using a direct quote. For online sources, you include a paragraph or heading. For longer audio sources, a timestamp can be included. Note that using more specific source details is not required in APA style, but if it aids the reader in locating your reference information, then it could be worth including. To make sure that your in-text citations are correct and to ensure consistency, use Wordvice's free citation generator. Create references for APA 6 and 7 style, or choose between MLA, Chicago, or Vancouver style, depending on the guidelines of your paper and target journal. Once you have created a reference list, you can copy these into your document and apply the APA in-text citation rules learned here to create citations. You might be wondering, how exactly do I apply the citation in my text? To do this, you can use one of two approaches for a given reference to a source: parenthetical citation or narrative citation. A parenthetical citation uses parentheses to contain both the source and the year, along with any additional source details. These citations are most often placed at the end of a sentence, right before the period. For narrative citations, the author's name appears within the text, and the year of publication and other source details appear within the parentheses, directly after the author's name. For sources with multiple authors, only 2 authors maximum are included in the in-text citation. For more than 2 authors, include the first author followed by et al. Use an ampersand between the 2 sources. Apply a comma after the author or authors, and then include the year. So here it's Stiegel and Lee, comma, 2018. For 3 or more authors, this would be Stiegel et al., comma, 2018. APA 6th has slightly different rules for formatting parenthetical citations. You can read more about this on Wordvice's citation style guide, which is included in the link in the description. What if the source you are using has some missing or unknown information? If there is no author, or if the author is unknown, but the organization or company that published the work or put out the information is known, then use this in place of the author's name. In this case, while we don't know the name of the person preparing this report, we know that it was published by Pfizer. So your in-text citation will read Pfizer, comma, 2020. If you do not know the organization or creator, then use the title. This can be especially useful when citing websites and other online sources, as the author is many times absent from the article's byline. When using a title instead, format it in the same way as it appears in your reference list. This means either using italics or double quotation marks, depending on your source type. Apply title case capitalization rules when citing the title. If your title is longer than 3 to 5 words, shorten it in the in-text citation. Many sources are missing the publication year. This could be due to several reasons, such as the webmaster's choice not to publish the date on their online articles, or the text not being published by an established publisher. In these cases, use ND for no date. If you're quoting a passage for a source that doesn't have page numbers, apply a different identifier for your source. This could include a chapter, paragraph number, or timestamp, depending on your source type and relevant details provided. We've gone over the basics of in-text citation and APA documents and discussed a few exceptions to the rules, but there are a few more potential situations you might encounter when citing a source. Check out our citation quick guide for more information about citing sources, both in the text and in your reference list. Stay tuned for more information about citing sources in APA and other common academic styles. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates on future videos. And for professional editing on any and all academic documents, head over to wordvice.com and learn how you can save on the best editing and proofreading services in the business.